Today we are going to learn more about endangered animals, and then you are going to do a project on an endangered animal. Remember that an endangered animal is an animal where there are very few numbers left in the world, and there is a danger that they're going to become extinct, which means that they don't exist anymore. First, we're going to look at page 62, from your Big English book. Let's read it together. We've got some new words first. Bamboo, we looked at in the lesson, is the tree. Burn, centimetre, extinct. Moss, which is the little green plant that grows on rocks and trees. Pond, stream, and wild. Listen to the text. Strange and endangered. This tiny bat is the smallest bat in the world. It is called a bumblebee bat because it's the same size as a bumblebee. Most bumblebee bats live in Thailand, but some also live in Myanmar. They live in caves in forests. They are endangered because each year farmers burn the forests where they live. Most scientists agree that there are only about 6,000 bumblebee bats in the wild. Number 2, the red panda. This cute animal is the red panda. Most red pandas live in mountains in China, Myanmar, and Nepal. They live in trees with red moss on their branches. Can you think why they would live in trees with red moss on their branches? Some scientists believe that the panda's red fur helps it to hide in the moss. There we go. Red pandas mainly eat bamboo leaves. Many scientists say that there are fewer than 10,000 red pandas left in the world. Number 3, the Egyptian tortoise. The Egyptian tortoise is the smallest tortoise in the world. Look, it's the same size as a coin. Most Egyptian tortoises are only 10 centimetres when they're fully grown. They live in deserts, and their yellow and brown colour helps to camouflage them in the sand. Many tortoises are caught and kept as pets. As a result, some scientists believe there are fewer than 7,500 left in the wild now. This funny-looking fish is called the Mexican walking fish. It's not really a fish, it's a kind of salamander. It's got legs so it can move around on land. Many of these animals lived in the streams and ponds near Mexico City, but most of these animals are now polluted. Because the walking fish can't live in dirty water, they are almost extinct in the wild. Now we're going to let's see if we can answer the question. Where do most red pandas live? Do you remember? If not, go back to the start of the video, watch it again, and then write the answer here in your Big English book. If you don't have your Big English book, write it on a piece of paper or in a notebook, because we're going to answer this question in tomorrow's live lesson. Now we're going to turn the page, and we're on page 63. Listen to the questions, okay, and say which animal it's talking about. Write the answers in your Big English book or in a notebook, and we're going to check them in tomorrow, that's Wednesday's live lesson. Number 1, they eat a lot of bamboo leaves. Who's that? Number 2, most are only 10 centimetres long when fully grown. Who's that? Number 3, many of the streams and ponds where they lived are polluted. Which animal is it? Number 4, most of them live in forest caves in Thailand. Write the animal here. Some of them live in mountains in China. What animal? And number 6, many scientists say they are almost extinct in the wild. Okay, so you need to complete that today and bring it to the live lesson tomorrow. After you've finished this, you're going to do an investigation about your own endangered animal. Watch the next video to find out more about it.